Yeah, so you need to go to the coursework, right? And then scroll down to unit 5. Okay. Yeah, so you can see here, you have to complete the unit 1, 2, up unit 1, 2, 3 to 4 in map and math first, okay? When you continue working on this unit. Okay? Yeah, so this is the slide for basic programming, and this is the slide for introduction to data mining with R and data interpretation and data import and export. Okay, so this is like I put this two slide as correlated to the section 5.1. Okay. Uh, so 5.1 and then 5.2 related to this slide. Okay, and 5.3 related to this slide, and then 5.4 related to this slide number 5. Okay. Okay, let me go back to 5.1. Um, yeah, so when you open the homework, okay, every time you answer one question, you need to click save progresses up here. Okay? But in my screen, I cannot see it, and also you cannot see it. But if you open your own screen or your own test or your own homework, you will see this one is like there is a save progress. Okay? So every time you finish one problem, you have to save the progress because the system is not automatically save the everything that you type here. Okay, so you have to save it. Okay. Okay, so for number one and number two, you need to read this slide. Okay, so this slide is like slide number one. Okay, and okay, if you click this slide, it will give you um, it will give you this one. Okay? You know, the slide is you log into the introduction, asking you about have you used R before, something like that. Okay, and and so on. And it is also show you how to uh, install the software in your computer. Okay? This is all of this is the introduction to R and how to install it. Okay. Um, Let me. Okay. So for this class, you don't need to install it. Okay. So you can run the program online from this website. Okay. And I'll give you the link to this website in the problem. So for number one, number two is related to slide uh, related to this slide. Okay. So you can see what is the answer here. How many data type do we use and what are they? Right? So the answer is there are 6. Okay. So there are 6 here. 6 data type. Right? So you can put just copy and paste it here. Right? and then you need to change it. Like so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay? So six data type. Okay? 6 data type, and what are they? They are integer, yeah, numeric, and character. Yeah, if you like, you can give the example. Okay? Character, and then logical, and then date. Right? Okay. Yeah, maybe also you can use Google to find what is data type in R. Okay. So this is if you take from this one. Okay. And number two is how many data structures, how many data structures do we use, and what are they? So the answer will be yeah. Okay. Okay. So okay. So how many? One, two, three, four. Right. So you have four data structure. So one is vector. The second is not matrix. Oops. Data frame and place. Right. Okay. Okay. So now number three. Okay. So you can see for number three, from number 3 to 11, you have to run the R program interactively online. Right? So you can click this one and copy paste this link. Right? So you can click this one or you can copy this and then paste it in your browser. Okay? So if I click this one, so I give you the online program here. Okay. Yeah. This one is like number 11. Okay. So yeah, I think I will start from number one. Okay. I mean from number three. Sorry. So you can copy this up to here. Okay. And then like this, paste it there. Okay. And then run it. Okay. Yeah, hopefully there is no problem with this. Sometimes the server has problem. Okay. So you can see this is the output for all of these comments. Okay. No, actually this is the output from print x, y, and then parentheses. Okay. And let me copy this and then paste it here. Okay. Then you can explain what happened here. Right? So first is create a or you can create or set numeric, no, numeric, integer vector, right? With the content of integer from 1 to 10. Okay. And number 2, so the print x is set. So yeah, the print x is just display the, oops, sorry, display the content of y, right? Sorry, the content of x, right? And number three set numeric vector y with the content of 5 random real numbers. And number 4, simply, so if you just type the name of the variable, it will display the content of the variable, okay, or the vector. Okay. So this statement y, just put it y here, will display all of the content of the y, okay, like 5 random real numbers, right? Okay. And actually, so if you run it again, so you will got different number here. Okay. Let's see here. If I run it again. Yeah, you can see you have different number, right? Okay. And 5 can say set character vector, right? So with the content this, right? And the last one, so okay, sorry. Maybe just put it number 5, right? So because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it is said set and display. Okay. Because you use a parenthesis here, and it's the same as you set the character vector z. Okay, sorry, so it's supposed to be z. Okay. With the content this, and also display the content. Okay. If you put parenthesis here. Okay, so for number 4, the same thing, just copy this, okay, and then paste it here. All right, paste it here and run it, right? and copy the output to your answer here and explain what happened. Right? So the first comment here, just you can say that set metric m, right, with how many rows? 4 rows, right? 4 rows. And what else? With and the content of integer, right? From 1 to 20. Okay. And number 2, display the content of M, right? Let me see that. Oh, I don't have that. Sorry. So display the content of metric M. If you just put like M and then enter, it will give you the content of the metric M. Okay, so the last one here, it is subtract the I think you can call it the element of the mean diagonal, right, by 1. You can see the main diagonal is this, right? And you can see this one is subtract by 1, you got this one subtract by 1, you got this, subtract by 1, you got 12, subtract by 1, you got 18, right? So it goes like that, right? And the next one is talking about data frame. Right? You can state here and run it. Okay, so just copy the output and your answer. And then you need to explain what happened, right? So first is set, because the number is integer, so this is integer vector h, right? With the content simply just copy this, right? And then put it here. Oops. Okay. And number 2, set you see this is like words, right? So because this is word, so and what is related to character, okay, character vector. So this will be character, vector, gender. Data content. This. Simply just copy this one, right? And then the next one is set. Uh, this is like a numeric vector, right? So set numeric vector. The numeric vector is the height, right? And data content. Yeah, just simply copy this. Right? And number 4, set the logical vector sorry, I put the close position. Logical vector merits, right? With the content. Oh, I already copied this. I just create this now. Okay, so number 5. Okay, so number 5 is like set a data frame df, right? Create data frame and okay, create data frame df, and because you use the parentheses, okay, so also you uh, display the content, right? And number 6, you can say display the data structure. Okay. Data structure df. Okay. So first I create data frame and display the content. So you give you this one, okay, and then so give you this one, okay, and then using the strd parenthesis df give you this one here, the type of the data structure. So in this case, the type of data structure is data frame. Okay, so this will show you your data frame. And how many objects? You have 5 objects or 4 variables, right? The 4 variables will be age, gender, height and marriage status, right? Okay, so that's number 5. And you can follow the file here. Okay, so we discuss up to here, matrix, data frame, right? You can see here, df parenthesis. Oh, they put the, okay, yes, if you print it, I give you this one, okay. Yep, if you put print and then parenthesis, give you this one. Um, yeah, you can check. Okay. What happened if you open? I mean, it is the parenthesis, and then put print here. Okay, if I didn't put the parenthesis, like what happened? So you can see it's not display the the df, right? The content of the df. Okay. Uh, so you can replace this with instead of using the parenthesis, also you can use print as in the slide. Okay, print parenthesis, something like that. Okay, let me see. Okay, so it gives you an error. Yeah, I don't know what this is. What is in the slide here? Maybe I can put exactly like this. Okay, so it does not work. Okay, so this one is not does not work. Let me see. I'll put print df. Yes, it's working. Okay, so you can use a print df or you put parentheses. Okay, the same thing. Okay, I can continue now with the next one. So the next one is talking about list. Okay. So you can see in the slide, list is uh, down here. And you need to run this one, right? So you need to run this and paste it here and then run it. Okay. So it's just the same thing, right? So we create the integer factor x with the content of this, the content of integer from 1 to 10, okay? And then set character factor in y with the content this, right? And then create and display the content of list ls, okay? Give you this one here, this two. Okay? Just like the first component will be the x, and the second component will be the y, right? The content of y. Okay. And for this one, so if you put ls parenthesis, inside parenthesis also inside the square bracket, and give you the content of the first element, which is the content of x. Okay. Oh, sorry, the content of the second element, which is y. Okay. And for the last one here, display the content of the second component, which is y, and also the first element. Okay. Uh, yeah, so you can copy the output here. So you can say the same thing, right? Set the set integer vector x with the content of integer from 1 to 10. And number 2, set character vector y with the content. Yeah, just simply copy this, right? Okay, so number 3, as I said before, this is create a set and display uh, list fs with the content of x and y, right? And then number 4, display the content of y, right? And then 5, display you can say the first element of y, right? So this is the first element of y, abc, right? Okay. Okay, so number 7, okay, copy and run it. Okay. So you can copy the output here. So what happened here is first is a set uh, integer vector, right? With the content of integers from 1 to 5, right? And then 2, you can see from the slide. Okay, so Yeah, this will give you different example. Okay, I think this one here. Okay, so this is the example for the if else. Okay, you can use a score and then if score greater than else, something like this. Okay, also you can use this one here, if else, and then inside the parentheses here you need to set up the condition. Okay. So this is the one that I put in the problem here. Okay, so using the if else and then score greater than equal to 3, that means if this is true, so you display the pass. Okay, but if this is less than or not true, so you display the fail. Okay, you can see here for number 1 up to 2. I mean, for less than 3, you see the output is fail. Right? For the greater than equal to 3, you start from 3 up to 5. The output is pass. Okay, so you can say if the score, you can say greater than less than greater than equal to 3, then the output is pass, right? And you can say otherwise the output is fail. Okay, does that make sense? So if the score greater than equal to 3, then the output is fail. Or you don't need to put 10, right? So maybe you can put that. The output is fail. The output is pass. Okay. Otherwise, the output is fail. Okay. Okay, let's continue with number 8. Okay. Okay, make sure you not copy this up here. Okay. Let me see. Highlight this and then paste it, right? And now you can run it. And then put the output here. Uh, okay, maybe you can. I will show you the better way to answer the question. Okay. So like so you can put like 1 set integer vector x with the content of integers from 1 to 10. Right? Okay. 2. Yeah. So this one is talking about we call it apply function. Just use this one here. So apply a function to every item in a list or a vector and return a list. Okay. So the second one is set, because this one is okay. Hold on. Set. You can say empty numeric vector. Yeah. Set empty numeric vector with numeric vector y, right? With 10 elements. Okay. And then 3, use for loop to you can say to find or to calculate or compute, right? Compute log x for x from 1 to 10, right? Okay, and then for it's just put y, so this display the content of y, right? Okay, use the for loop to compute the log formula and set in y. Okay, set in list y. So it will be list y. And then there, this is the content of y. Okay. So give you the number down here. So give you this number. Okay. And number 5, yeah, you can see apply from the slide here. Apply a function log, right? Okay, so apply function log to every x, right? And you can say return to list tmp, right? Okay. And number 6, okay. Set okay. Yeah, you can say call the function, right? Call the function and apply to TMP, right? Then uh, then set and display the content in one, and you can say list one. Yeah. Okay. Can you say what I type here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Remember, if you put parentheses, that means you call or whatever, and then display the content. Okay. Okay. So that's number 8. Okay. And so, do you have any questions so far?
No, sir.
Okay. So now it's talking about save and okay, we did this one, right? And parallel computing. No, I don't think we will discuss this function. Yeah, so this is you want to create function, I think. Okay. Like for example, you want to create a function average, so you can use this kind of comments. Okay. Okay, now you can go to the data import and export, right? Okay. First is if you save the data to the CSV file and then the Excel file. Okay. Right. Let's see. So number 9. Okay, so for number 9 is you save the file in R object and then upload it the file. Okay. So this is for if you want to save your data in uh, R objects. Okay, so you can use dot R data, something like that. Okay, so you can copy this, the same thing, right? And then you can highlight this and then paste it here, right? And then you can run it. Okay, okay, so I paste the output here. Maybe I can put space there and it's the same thing, right? So one is set integer factor again, right? Integer factor a, right? With the content of integers from 1 to 10. Right? Okay, and then number 2, save. So save a in the file, we call it this one. So what I did here actually, I moved on to not moving. Yeah, I can see as I move up to 2 step. and then I save the variable in this file. Okay. It should be in the server, I believe. Okay. Not in my computer, but it's in the server of this program. Okay. So the name of the data is dumpdata.r, capital R data. Okay. Okay, and number 3, load the file, right? So that's the name of the file. The same file, okay. And then number 4, display the content of A, okay, which is the one down here. Okay. Yeah, so this is will be the same thing. Okay. I will see you here. Highlight and then paste it here. Okay, okay, so yeah, I believe the rest is just set up and then all of this set up and then name it and then save it and then read it and then display the content. So you got this one. Okay. Okay, so the same thing, right? One is set or create a data frame, right? So you can say set or create data frame. Okay. Data frame. Yeah, it is for to save the what do you call it? To save the information. Okay. So you can see here actually it is you create your set of set integer vector, not integer vector. I think this one should be like uh, variable right? You know the vector has to be like this one here. Okay? But if you just put this like this, it's like variable we call it. Okay, so it is like this is variable. Okay, variable y, variable one. Okay. Yeah, and this is better. I put it. I started like this. Okay, set a variable var1, yeah, with the content integers from 1 to 5. And then 2, set variable var2, yeah, with the content. Yeah, maybe just copy this and paste it, right? To make it simple, okay? And then number 3, yeah, the same thing. Set variable var 3, right? With the content, just copy this, right? Actually says here, okay, so copy this, put it here. Oops. And then number 4, yeah. So you can say now is create data frame df, right? df1. So of course with the content, and then number 5, yeah. So you can say name it or rename it. Okay. So name the variable in df1 as so variable integer, variable real, and variable character, right? Okay, number 6, save to file, right? Save df1 in the, yeah, so you call it the S CFV file, okay? CFV file, and this is the name of the file. Okay, you need to put where you need to put, right? So in this case, just randomly, I just put move up, maybe in the main directory, okay? Okay, so and then 7, you can see read, right? Read the CSV v file, and put in df2, right? For data frame df2, right? And number 8, display the content of df2. That's it, right? Okay. Okay, so number 11 here. Remember, this is I made mistake here, so I should already fix it. Okay. So you can see number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in this case you display the content, and then you save it. Call the open xlsx, and then save the file here. I mean, create the xlsx file, right? And then save the xlsx file in this file. Okay, and then put it in df3, and then display the content of the df3. Right? Okay. So this is really the last problem, right? Control V, okay, and if you run it, you'll get this one. Okay. So what happened here is you can copy this and then paste it here. Right? Put space first and paste it here. Okay. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the same as the one above, right? Okay. So you can copy from here, from 1 to 5. Okay. And for this one, a little bit different. Okay. You can see for 6, display the content of df1, right? df1. Okay. Give you this one, right? Okay. And then yeah, I don't know what this is. There's kind of warning, something like that. Okay. But it's not error, but still you can get the result here. Okay. So number 7 will be, okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let me put space here. Okay, so number 7, this is called we call the library. Okay, the library name is open. Yeah, this is the name of the library. And then number 8, I think this creates a file, right? Or open the file. Yeah, I think this is create the file. This is you call it XLSX path, right? Uh, so you can copy it and then other file here. So apparently you can copy, I mean you can save the output in the Excel, okay, using this command. Okay. So number 9 is write TF1 in the file, okay. And then 10 read the file and put the output, right? Put the output or return the output in TF3. Okay. And then number 11, display the content of TF3, right? Which is down here. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all for 5.1, right? So everyone uh, have done this or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. Uh, so now it's 10.22. Right? Okay.